Hey everyone, observation wheels can be found in cities around the world, and they provide a fascinating way to see the landscape around you. So for today's video, we're going to count down 15 of the tallest observation wheels in the world. Number 15. The Sun Wheel in Da Nang in Vietnam. The Sun Wheel in Vietnam can be found in the Asia Park Amusement Complex, and it is one of the largest Ferris wheels in Southeast Asia, standing at a height of 377 feet, or about 115 meters. Now, it offers incredible views of Da Nang. It was officially opened in 2014 and has become a symbol of their transformation into a tourist destination. Its 64 cabins, each able to hold up to 6 people, give visitors a 15-minute journey high above the city. And as the wheel rotates, you're able to see out across the Han River, the Dragon Bridge, and the Marble Mountains, plus the never-ending coastline. At night, things are taken to the next level as the Sun Wheel lights up colorful patterns, becoming an important part of Da Nang's skyline that can be seen from various parts of the city. It's part of the larger Asia Park, which itself is a hub of culture and experiences, and it's divided into several zones, each of which represents different Asian countries, including Japan, Thailand, India, and South Korea. Visitors walk around recreating cultural landmarks, sample authentic foods, and enjoy traditional performances. There's something more to the Sun Wheel than just entertainment, though, as it's a symbol of prosperity and harmony in Vietnamese culture. Circular structures like it are often associated with the concept of cycles and continuity, mirroring the cyclical nature of life and fortune. And even the choice of calling it the Sun Wheel was to align it with the way in which the sun is seen as a life-giving force, which is an idea that's deeply rooted in Vietnamese traditions. Number 14. The Diamond and Flower Ferris Wheel in Tokyo. The Diamond and Flower Ferris Wheel in Japan is in the Kasai Rinkai National Park, which is one of Tokyo's largest and most popular waterfront parks. At a height of 384 feet or 117 meters, it was the tallest Ferris wheel in Japan when it opened in 2001, and it gets its name because of the unique light patterns that illuminate it at night. The wheel's covered with thousands of LED lights to create designs that look like diamonds and flowers, and became the beacon on the Tokyo skyline with a dazzling display. The Ferris wheel has 68 cabins, each with room for up to 6 people. A full rotation takes around 17 minutes, giving passengers plenty of time to take in the surrounding views. On a clear day, the ride offers the chance to look out across landmarks such as the Tokyo Skytree, Tokyo Tower, Mount Fuji, and even the Chiba Prefecture, which is across the bay. At night, the Ferris wheel's light patterns can be seen from very far away, and special light shows are often organized during festivals and holidays, putting it right at the center of cultural celebrations. In Japanese culture, like many in Asia, circles symbolize harmony, continuity, and completeness, making the structure a fitting metaphor for Tokyo's blend of tradition and modern thinking. Perhaps surprisingly, a huge amount of thought went into its environmental impact too, with the LED lighting system being designed to minimize the energy consumption and showing Japan's desire to encourage the use of eco-friendly technologies. Visitors often combine a ride on the Ferris wheel with picnics, birdwatching, or exploring the Tokyo Sea Life Park, making it an ideal place for a day trip, unlike any other you'll find in the city. Number 13. The Melbourne Star in Australia. The Melbourne Star was once a famous attraction in Melbourne, Australia, but it's now a reminder that observation wheels aren't always successful projects and can soon become incredibly costly if they aren't built properly or they're in the right place. Constructed in the city's Docklands area with a height of 394 feet or 120 meters, the hopes were that it would reinvigorate the area and provide a tourism boost, but it was plagued with troubles from its start. Originally, it opened in 2008, but it had to be closed after 40 days after finding a significant structural issue. It was completely redesigned and rebuilt and opened again in 2013, but then the damage was done. The wheel has 21 air-conditioned cabins, each able to hold up to 20 people, and a single rotation took about 30 minutes, allowing passengers time to enjoy the 360-degree view of the city. From the various perspectives it offered, visitors could see landmarks such as the Melbourne Cricket Ground, Port Phillip Bay, and the Yarra River, and on clear days, even the Dandenong Ranges in the distance. Its position in the Docklands provided a perfect spot to see a blend of Melbourne's modern architecture, historic sites, and the natural landscape. The design of the wheel was inspired by the 7-pointed Federation Star, which is a symbol that's on Australia's flag to represent the country's states and territories. The wheel was therefore a representation of unity and identity, and deeply linked with Australian culture. Its structure also incorporated cutting-edge engineering, and its cabins were equipped with audio guides that provided information about Melbourne's history, architecture, and landmarks. The LED lighting system on the wheel was capable of producing about 15 million color combinations, and it was used to create themed displays for holidays, sporting events, and significant cultural occasions. But in the end, this wouldn't be enough to save it. Ongoing maintenance issues and falling visitor numbers led to its eventual closure in September of 2021. And this was blamed on travel restrictions following the pandemic years, and also the construction of high-rise buildings nearby that blocked many of the views that it had previously offered. It is still in place today, although remains non-operational, with the expectation that it will eventually be dismantled. Number 12. The Suzhou Ferris wheel in China. The Suzhou Ferris wheel, which is in Suzhou, China, is on the edge of Jinji Lake in the Suzhou Industrial Park, and it reaches a height of 394 feet or 120 meters, and it offers incredible views of one of China's most beautiful and historic cities. It was opened in 2009 and has since become one of the most popular attractions in the city. Featuring 60 air-conditioned cabins, each providing seating for up to 8 passengers, a full rotation of the wheel takes around 30 minutes, which is plenty of time to take in all of the views. Along the way, you'll be able to look out over Jinji Lake, where the water is usually so calm that it reflects the city lights at night, and on clear days the view extends to the Pagoda Gardens and the modern skyline of the Suzhou Industrial Park. Jinji Lake, where the Ferris wheel is located, is itself a major attraction here. It's the largest inner-city lake in China and has beautiful promenades, landscaped parks, and cultural landmarks. The Ferris wheel is part of their effort to create a must-visit urban waterfront destination, and with it drawing people in, then they're able to take walks around the lake, visit nearby shopping centers, and go to other attractions like the Culture and Arts Center and the Moonlight Dock. The Ferris wheel has become a leading example of Suzhou's development into a modern city while retaining its historical roots. It's known as the Venice of the East. Suzhou is famous for its ancient canals, gardens, and its silk production, and the Ferris wheel adds to the heritage by providing a modern attraction that appeals to a wider audience. Its circular design and location by the lake were a purposeful choice, as this reinforced its place as a meaningful landmark within the city. Number 11. The Orlando Eye in Florida. The Orlando Eye is an observation wheel in the heart of Orlando, Florida. Having opened in May of 2015, it's gone on to become a hugely popular attraction in the city that gives a unique view out across the theme park capital of the world and its surroundings. At a height of 400 feet or 122 meters, it's the tallest observation wheel on the east coast of the United States, and with a modern design, it offers a smooth and stable ride that's great for both thrill seekers and those looking for a calmer experience. The wheel features 30 air-conditioned high-tech capsules, each with room for up to 15 passengers, and with floor-to-ceiling glass windows, it gives an unobstructed 360-degree view of the Orlando skyline, and even Cape Canaveral on a clear day. The wheel is fitted with over 64,000 LED lights, and these at nighttime can be used to display an incredible array of colors and patterns, making it a centerpiece of Orlando's skyline after dark. The lighting is often themed with local events, holidays, or causes, adding to its impact, such as during Independence Day when it glows red, white, and blue. And the Orlando Eye is at the center of Icon Park, which is an entertainment complex that includes a variety of restaurants, shops, and attractions, and a visit to this wheel therefore can be done alongside other nearby attractions like Madame Tussauds Orlando, Sea Life Orlando Aquarium, or the Museum of Illusions, making this park another of the hugely popular tourist destinations that Orlando is famous for. You can, of course, see places like Walt Disney World, Universal Studios, and SeaWorld from the wheel, but you'll also get a sense of the natural beauty of the surrounding city, including nearby lakes and the vast wetlands, giving a broader sense of the attractions and ecosystems that make Orlando such a unique destination. Number 10. The Red Horse Osaka Wheel in Japan. The Red Horse Osaka Wheel, which is located in Suita, Japan, reaches a height of 404 feet or 123 meters, and it's one of the main attractions of the Expo City Complex, which is an entertainment and shopping development that was built on the site of the 1970 World Expo. Opened in 2016, this Ferris wheel is known for featuring 72 air-conditioned, fully transparent gondolas that can each hold up to 6 passengers. Unlike traditional Ferris wheel cabins, these gondolas have glass floors, which adds an extra thrill element and allow visitors to experience a full 360-degree view. The design creates a sense of floating, offering a unique perspective and making it quite different from other wheels you may have ridden on. There's also the option for a truly luxurious experience, with the wheel also offering VIP gondolas that have comfortable seating, improved decorations, and private sound systems. A complete rotation on the wheel takes around 18 minutes, during which time you can expect to see landmarks like the huge Umeda Sky Building, the Expo 70 Commemorative Park, and on clear days, even the distant Rokko Mountains and Osaka Bay. As is common with large Ferris wheels, this one also has state-of-the-art LED lighting system that can be used to display programmed visuals that are synchronized with seasonal events, holidays, or festivals. These light displays can be seen from far away and have become a well-known and much-loved element of the Osaka skyline, especially during times like Christmas and the cherry blossom season. The location of the wheel within Expo City further is important too, as the venue is a place that combines entertainment, education, and retail, making it one of the leading destinations in Osaka for locals and tourists. Nearby attractions include the Nifrel Interactive Aqua Zoo, which blends art and nature in one of the more unusual aquariums you'll ever see, and the Osaka Pavilion, which is a tribute to the legacy of the 1970 World Expo. Number 9. The Sky Dream in Taiwan. The Sky Dream Ferris wheel, which is in Taichung City in Taiwan, reaches a height of 413 feet, or 126 meters, and it's a great example of the city's attempts to modernize and become a leading tourist destination. Set on top of the Lipao Outlet Mall, this observation wheel offers visitors great views of Taichung and its surrounding landscape. The Ferris wheel opened in 2017, and it made headlines for its unusual position on the roof of a multi-story building. This, of course, maximized its height, but also created a unique experience for its passengers. Its 60 fully air-conditioned cabins are designed with comfort and luxury in mind, each with space for up to 8 people. The ride takes around 25 minutes for a full rotation, and during this time, you'll really get a sense of Taichung's character. To the west is the Taiwan Strait, while to the east, the Central Mountain Range stretches across the horizon. Closer views include the cityscape of Taichung, the Lipao Land Amusement Park, and the green landscapes. Now, this blend of urban and natural space makes it an extraordinary view as you spin around. The sight of the wheel itself is surprising, with it being on top of a building, and this seems even more unexpected at nighttime when it's lit up by thousands of LEDs. As with other Ferris wheels, special displays are often timed to coincide with festivals, holidays, or events, such as during the Lantern Festival or Mid-Autumn Festival, putting it right in the middle of the city's celebrations. Visitors can enjoy rides, shop at the high-end outlets, and eat at a variety of restaurants before taking a ride on the wheel. Its design, though, was a huge challenge and far more complicated than many other wheels around the world. Not only did its weight need to be managed because of where it was being built, but the designers had to take into account Taiwan's unpredictable weather, particularly with the frequent typhoons that strike the island, to ensure that everyone on board and in the surrounding area would be safe. Number 8. Bay Glory in Shenzhen, China. The Bay Glory Ferris wheel in Shenzhen, China is in the city's Boan district and has become one of the region's most popular destinations since its opening in 2021. With a futuristic design, amazing views, and great location in a growing business and leisure district, Bay Glory is a must-visit attraction if you're traveling there. Standing at a height of 420 feet, or 128 meters, it's got 28 fully air-conditioned cabins, each able to hold as many as 25 people. Now, unlike traditional Ferris wheels, Bay Glory uses some engineering in a way that means its wheel is mounted on a large A-frame structure, giving it an open and airy appearance. This design not only enhances the visual appeal of the structure, but also means that it's much more stable and safe even in windy conditions. A ride on the wheel lasts about 30 minutes, offering passengers uninterrupted 360-degree view of Shenzhen's cityscape. From the top, you'll be able to see places like the Qinghai Free Trade Zone, which is a major center of commerce and innovation, as well as the waters of Qianhai Bay, which stretches towards the Pearl River Delta. On clear days, you'll even be able to see as far as the Hong Kong skyline, showing just how important Shenzhen's location is as a bridge between mainland China and Hong Kong. The waterfront park that Bay Glory is in features landscaped gardens, walking trails, and sculptures that are inspired by their culture and natural heritage. And in many ways, the Ferris wheel is emblematic of the changes and developments that have happened here in Shenzhen. Often referred to as China's Silicon Valley, it's grown from a small fishing village into a global tech and financial center in just a few decades. And the wheel's another example of how cities like this are turning their attention to attracting more visitors to experience everything that there is on offer. Moving on to number 7, the London Eye in the UK. The London Eye, which can be found on the south bank of the River Thames in London, is one of the most recognizable landmarks in the city, if not the world. Originally known as the Millennium Wheel, it's become a feature on the city's skyline since opening in March of 2000, and has in many ways been the inspiration for cities around the world to build their own huge observation wheels. Standing at 443 feet or 135 meters high, it was the tallest Ferris wheel in the world when it was completed, and it remains the tallest in Europe. It's made up of a giant spoked wheel with 32 sealed air-conditioned capsules. Now, this number was chosen so that each capsule represents one of London's 32 boroughs and can hold up to 25 passengers each. The capsules are mounted externally, and this allows for a 360-degree view as they rotate slowly over the course of about 30 minutes. The wheel's slow speed gives a smooth, relaxed ride, and so long as the weather's clear enough, it gives views for miles. You can, for example, see the Houses of Parliament and Big Ben, the Tower Bridge, St. Paul's Cathedral, Buckingham Palace, and even as far as Windsor Castle. At night, the city transforms into a sea of lights, offering a completely different but equally amazing experience. The wheel was initially pitched as being a temporary structure to celebrate the turn of the millennium, but its huge popularity meant that those plans soon changed, and it was allowed to remain on a permanent basis. To design the London Eye, it was a huge challenge, not least because of its cantilevered design, where the wheel is supported only on one side, which improved the view from the pods and gave it a modern appearance. Throughout the year, it's lit in different colors to commemorate special occasions such as national holidays, global events, or even awareness campaigns. A trip to the London Eye puts you right at the center of things too, and it means that you'll also be able to enjoy the many attractions nearby, including the Sea Life London Aquarium, the London Dungeon, and the South Bank Centre. Street performers, food stalls, and riverside cafes create a lively atmosphere here, making it a perfect spot for a day out. Number 6. The Sun of Moscow in Russia. The Sun of Moscow is a giant Ferris wheel in Russia, and it was officially opened in 2022 to celebrate Moscow's 875th anniversary. Standing at 459 feet or 140 meters, it's the tallest of its kind in Russia. And as part of an exhibition center, which is a historic cultural landmark, the wheel has now become one of the most popular attractions in that part of the city. It's got 30 air-conditioned cabins, including VIP cabins, each of which welcome as many as 15 people. A full rotation around takes about 18 minutes, which gives a unique 360-degree view of Moscow's famous landmarks. Passengers can see the Kremlin, Moscow State University, Ostankino TV Tower, and the Luzhniki Stadium. On a clear day, the view extends as far as 31 miles or 50 kilometers, allowing you to see as far as the countryside that surrounds Moscow. Its construction involved the expertise of Russian and international engineers, and it had to be much tougher than it might have been if it had been built elsewhere. The location within the exhibition of achievements and national economy is interesting too, as this is a cultural and exhibition complex that serves as a showcase of Russia's history, science, and culture. This surrounding area is designed for leisure and entertainment. Restaurant, cafes, souvenir shops, they're easy to find, while beautifully landscaped spaces create a welcoming environment for families and groups. Now, the name Sun of Moscow is not just a nod to its circular shape, but it also symbolizes light, optimism, and progress. Its design was meant to show Moscow's evolution into a global city that values both tradition and innovation. Quite what's in store for this wheel in the future, though, is unclear, because while there's been a lot of domestic interest in it since it opened, attractions like these usually rely on international tourism to remain viable for the long term. For now, the government is subsidizing it to overcome the lack of visitors to the country, but it's not clear how long they'll be willing to continue to do this. Number 5. The Bailong Riverbridge Ferris wheel in China. So when you think of an observation wheel, you usually imagine a version of the traditional Ferris wheel design. But the Bailong Riverbridge Ferris wheel in Weifang, Shandong Province in China is a completely different approach. It's known as the Eye of Bohai. It's the world's largest spokeless Ferris wheel, and it opened in 2017. It's integrated into the Bailong River Bridge, creating a unique structure. Reaching a height of 476 feet or 145 meters, 4,600 tons of steel were used in its construction. Now, the main body is a lattice known as the dragon spine, and instead of the entire thing spinning, the main body of the wheel stays in place. With the 36 passenger cabins, each capable of holding 10 people, move independently around it. These fully enclosed air-conditioned cabins offer an experience and are equipped with large windows that provide panoramic views. They also have free Wi-Fi and TV screens that display information about what's visible. The wheel is built directly into the central span of the Riverbridge, which is part of a major highway connecting different parts of the Shandong province. Now, the structure symbolizes the fusion of engineering, ingenuity, and urban planning, making it a point of pride for the city. At night, the Ferris wheel becomes a beacon of light and color, with its LED lighting system being one of the most advanced of all and displaying dynamic patterns and vibrant colors. There's no doubt, too, that it's been a display of the city's advanced engineering capability, as its spokeless design did present a set of unique challenges, requiring advanced materials and construction techniques. The wheel's support structure also had to be carefully planned to withstand the natural forces like wind and earthquakes, and it speaks to a level of precision that shows China's expertise. Walking paths along the riverbank, landscaped gardens, and nearby restaurants provide plenty to do for visitors. The bridge itself has become a popular spot for walks, with the Ferris wheel adding an element of excitement that no other bridge in the world has. And it's perhaps no surprise that the whole project has been seen as a resounding success. Number 4. The Star of Nanchang, China. Costing an estimated $7.3 million to build, the Star of Nanchang, which is in the Jiangxi province in China, is a huge Ferris wheel that opened in 2006 and was, for a short time, the tallest one in the world. Standing at a height of 525 feet or 160 meters, this wheel features 60 enclosed cabins, each capable of holding up to 8 people. A complete rotation takes about 30 minutes, giving visitors plenty of time to relax and take in the views. There's something simple but elegant about the design. Its massive frame, supported by sturdy steel beams, has cabins that are mounted externally, which maximize viewing angles and creates a more immersive experience. The wheel operates smoothly and quietly, allowing passengers to fully enjoy the sights without distractions, and at a slow pace that it's possible to board and leave without the wheel having to stop. This lattice structure also means that it's extremely strong too, which was an important consideration. Now, the Star of Nanchang is in the Nanchang Star amusement park. That features a variety of rides, attractions, and entertainment venues, making it a great destination for a day of fun. But building the wheel was part of a wider effort to modernize the city of Nanchang and increase its appeal as a tourist destination. It's a place that's known for its historical significance and the role in the founding of modern China, but it's things like the wheel that have helped to bring it into modern times. The star does, though, hold symbolic importance too. Its circular design reflects those themes of harmony, unity, and continuity, which are concepts that are deeply rooted in Chinese culture. Along with the wheel, huge investment was put into redeveloping the surrounding area with landscaped gardens, those walking paths, and it's now one of the most popular sites in the city, with people coming from all around to simply enjoy a stroll along the Gan River after their ride. Number 3. The Singapore Flyer. The Singapore Flyer is a huge Ferris wheel in Marina Bay, Singapore, and it's one of the most iconic landmarks in Southeast Asia. First opened to the public in March of 2008, it held the title of the world's tallest Ferris wheel for almost 6 years, with a height of 541 feet or 165 meters. It features 28 air-conditioned capsules, each with room for up to 28 people. Capsules are spacious and designed with floor-to-ceiling glass windows, so they give a great, uninterrupted 360-degree view of the city. From the top of the wheel, visitors will see landmarks across Singapore, such as the Marina Bay Sands Hotel, Gardens by the Bay, the Merlion, and the Esplanade Park. On clear days, the views extend to neighboring countries such as Malaysia and Indonesia, making this the wheel with the most international sights available. At night, the city lights create a dazzling display, and the ride transforms into a romantic and magical experience. The surrounding Flyer Singapore complex further enhances your experience. It includes retail outlets, food courts, and interactive exhibits, and the Flyer also offers the Time Capsule, which is a multi-sensory journey that takes visitors through Singapore's transformation from a fishing village to a global city. One of the Flyer's unique elements is the sky dining experience, where passengers can enjoy a gourmet meal while taking in the views. Served within the private capsule, this is a one-of-a-kind restaurant, and it's perfect for special occasions or romantic dates. The design and engineering here are also impressive, as it had to be built to withstand the tropical weather, including strong winds and heavy rain. The stability of it and the smooth operation ensure an enjoyable ride for passengers, but designers also managed to incorporate sustainable practices such as energy-efficient lighting and climate control systems. Of all the observation wheels you can visit, this one is a truly special one and well worth it if you've got the chance. Number 2. The High Roller in Las Vegas. The Las Vegas Strip. It's one of the most recognizable places in the world, having featured in countless TV shows and movies. There's plenty of elements that people associate closely with the vibe of Sin City, and the High Roller, which takes a prominent place on the Strip, is surely one of them. With a height of 550 feet or 167.5 meters, it was opened in March of 2014 as a part of the Link Promenade and has since become a must-visit destination for tourists. This massive observation wheel features 28 spacious, air-conditioned cabins, each able to carry as many as 40 people. The cabins are designed with floor-to-ceiling windows, offering a great view of the surroundings. It was constructed with over 1,100 tons of steel. This wheel was designed to withstand strong winds and other environmental factors, ensuring a safe ride. From the cabins, you'll be able to see some of Las Vegas's most famous and notorious landmarks, such as the Bellagio Fountains, Caesar's Palace, the Eiffel Tower at Palace Las Vegas, and of course the Strip itself. Beyond the immediate city, though, the views extend to the Red Rock Canyon National Conservation Area and the Spring Mountains, and even the distant Mojave Desert, offering a great contrast between the natural beauty of Nevada and the urban development of Las Vegas. The High Roller is really impressive at night when Las Vegas comes alive. The wheel itself is covered with over 1,500 LED lights, which can display a variety of colors and patterns. The display adds to the atmosphere of the Strip, making the High Roller not just an observation point, but also a key element in the city skyline. The Link Promenade, where the High Roller is located, further builds on that experience. It's a pedestrian-friendly district that's filled with restaurants, bars, shops, and entertainment venues. Visitors can enjoy everything from fine dining here to casual eats, as well as live music, street performances, and unique attractions. For those visiting Las Vegas, the High Roller offers an opportunity to see the city from a perspective unlike any other. So, whether you go during the day, when the desert and mountains are visible in the distance, or at night, when the Strip sparkles with neon lights in every direction, the High Roller delivers a true Las Vegas experience, summing up the excitement, extravagance, and endless possibilities that this city is known for. Number 1. The Ain Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Ain Dubai, also known as the Dubai Eye, is quite by some margin the world's tallest and largest observation wheel. It's located on Blue Waters Island in Dubai in the UAE. It has a height of an almost unbelievable 820 feet or 250 meters. And of course, in the city that's also home to the tallest building in the world, people have become accustomed to expecting a record-breaking structure like this. Having opened in October of 2021, it's yet another project that has shown Dubai's commitment to innovation and luxury, making it a must-visit attraction for tourists and a new symbol of the city. The wheel's name, Ain, means eye in Arabic, symbolizing a watchful gaze over the city. The Dubai Eye features 48 air-conditioned passenger cabins, each capable of holding up to 40 people. Now, unlike traditional Ferris wheels, the cabins are categorized into 3 distinct types: observation cabins, social cabins, and private cabins. Observation cabins are perfect for sightseeing, offering uninterrupted views of Dubai's glittering cityscape. Social cabins, however, include access to a VIP lounge and serve drinks, creating a vibrant atmosphere ideal for groups and celebrations. And private cabins cater to exclusive events such as weddings, corporate meetings, and small gatherings. There's, of course, a reason, though, why wheels in other cities haven't attempted to be anywhere near as high as this one, and that's because it's a hugely complicated project to do correctly and safely. Its construction required planning and cutting-edge tech to overcome the challenges posed by the size of it, and the wheel's central support structure alone weighs more than 9,000 tons, equivalent to the weight of the Eiffel Tower. The cabins are mounted externally to maximize the viewing angles, and the entire thing is designed to withstand the desert climate. With such an ambitious project, not everything has gone to plan with this wheel, and just 5 months after opening, it was closed for periodic enhancements. A year later, the operating company said that it was closed indefinitely, and for a long time, no one had any idea if or when it would even be open again. Work continued on it, though, and by mid-2023, the LED illuminations were switched back on, and testing on the wheel's rotation began in mid-2024. Finally, it reopened to the public after extensive renovation work on the 26th of December, 2024. It's still not entirely clear why it was closed for so long or what adjustments needed to be made, but for the time being, it's back in operation, and it's an incredible addition to the city. It is widely believed, too, that the Dubai Eye has pushed the technology to its limits in terms of how high an observation wheel can be, so it's unlikely that this record is going to be broken anytime soon. Thanks for taking a ride with me, guys. I'll see you next time. Thank you to our channel members.